maybe they're the ones that need saving. Being 100, I always try to keep it real. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel featuring my little baby in the back. Today I have a very fun video. I have never filmed a get ready with me type of video. I've been doing YouTube for a while now and I feel like I need to do a proper sit down and get ready with me and just talk. So if this style of video is not for you, then you could go ahead and click on my channel and maybe watch something else like a vlog. But if you want to sit and kind of get an update on my life and eat some popcorn, maybe do your makeup with me. I said popcorn because I love popcorn, but you could eat anything else obviously, or grab a snack, something to drink. You could even knit, make a DIY while this is in the background. I don't know, up to you. I am not a beauty guru by any means, but this is how I do it. This is what works for me, and I feel like I look good every time. So yeah, we're just gonna get started. I don't want to make this intro too long and just ramble, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be rambling a lot in this video anyways. So let's get into it. I have my little tea here. I have, let me try to remember, I have a digestive system boosting tea, I have a oolong tea, and I have a chamomile little tea bag in here. If you know broncolin, I also put some broncolin in here. I could literally eat broncolin like if it was candy, just to keep my insides feeling healthy and good. Okay guys, so one life update that you guys may notice if you are a subscriber and you've seen any other of my videos. I got glasses. These are coming off. If you didn't know, I cannot see from far away. I have blurry vision when I see things that are far away from me. Welcome, big forehead. Welcome to your moment is here. Your moment is here. I couldn't think of a word, but it's here. It's your time to shine and be showed off. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is moisturize my skin. I couldn't think of a word. I do not use primer. One, because I haven't bought anymore, and two, because yeah, I ran out. And then I'm gonna double check my eyebrows because I feel like they're a little hairy. Yep, we need a little plug in. We need to do some work on them. I cannot talk and do this at the same time, so I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so my eyebrows are all plucked and ready to go, ready for the makeup. While I do my makeup off camera in the background, I have the Highly Official podcast. Shout out to the girls. I've been watching them since they were doing the hotboxing in the car videos. Fucking hilarious. To start off, I'm gonna be using my, I feel like such a beauty guru. Anyway, my True Match L'Oreal foundation in the shade Neutral Light. And then I have these brushes. I'm not sure where I got them from. I think my sister gave them to me. You should probably order them online. Let me show you guys my little container. So this is super cute. Shout out to my sister for buying it for me as well. I'm such a spoiled little sister. But this is from TJ Maxx, I believe. And then as you can see, I have brushes of all different like types. Like I have them all mixed up. I want to revamp my brush set. As you can tell, so the way I have this stored is I have this because okay. So many thoughts are coming into my head all at once. I am sharing apartments with my two older sisters. I'm giving a backstory for those of you who have not been, this is the first time you're seeing me. I was born and raised in Cali, and then I moved to Texas for a good chunk of my life. And I was living out there with my mom and my dad, and me and my sisters were like, we miss home. So we decided to pack up and move back to California, and now my parents are still over there and we are here in California in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I have been sleeping in the living room. So I have this stored in a little like cabinet type of thing where our TV stand is. And the way I have it is I put it inside like this. All the makeup brushes that I use are in the front, and then the ones that I don't really use, and I would say these are more for like eyeshadow and stuff. I hardly ever do my eyeshadow. These are all the ones I use for my face. So when I do buy a whole new set of brushes, I'm like slowly explaining all the thoughts I had all at once. But when I do buy the brushes I want to get, I'm gonna buy brushes that are mostly for the face. I'm going to go ahead and use this brush to blend out my foundation. It just looks like this. And then after I do that, I like to go in with a beauty blender and just kind of set the foundation onto my face so there's no streaks or any lines from the brush. Since I am already in the topic of moving and living with my sisters in a 2-bedroom apartment and everything, I'm just going to go ahead and explain the big life update that I am making this video for, the whole purpose of this video. And if there's a lot of background noise, I apologize. It is very windy today, so like the doors are kind of like moving, but yeah, so I'm just gonna say it, no more suspense. I am moving out. We are all moving out. Before you guys watch anymore, I just want to say, I know my foundation is not the shade of color that I am, like my skin tone. And I was very brutally honestly told this by a child the other day. So kids are very honest, but yes, I need to change my eyeshadow color. Please ignore the different skin tones because I know. I just know. Me and my sisters decided that it was time for all of us to kind of go our own ways, and we have been living out here since 2021. So we have been living together, all 3 of us, for about, yeah, it's been like 3 years already. So that is the big life update that I wanted to let you guys know. There is going to be a moving out vlog coming out very soon. We will be out of our apartment by December, so we're kind of rushing to like get everything packed and moved. So next I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. I have always struggled with really dark under circles, that's what they're called, right? My whole high school, even middle school too, like I was always like insecure about them. In middle school, my mother never allowed me to wear any type of makeup. All I would wear is like mascara, and that's because I would like sneak it. I would sneak it away from her. Like I would like wear it and I wouldn't tell her that I was wearing it, and I would just put it on at school. But in high school is when she started being more lenient with wearing makeup, and I always would wear concealer and mascara for the most part, and maybe like some matte lip gloss or lipstick. And I always struggled finding the right concealer that gave me that coverage I need. I am a drugstore makeup girly, okay? I don't really have a lot of high-end makeup. Who wants to spend $30-something on a little tiny bottle? Drugstore concealers have always been back and forth with me with like finding the right one. So I just caved and I was like, I'm gonna just stick to Tarte because this is the only concealer that I have found that gives me that coverage I want. And the way I apply it, I know a lot of people do like the little triangle, but I have came across a video, I forgot where I came across the video, but the person that made the video pretty much said that when you do that V shape, it kind of like makes the shadows of your face kind of long, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't highlight what needs to be highlighted. So she said to apply the concealer right here in the corners of the eye, just like a little dot, and then to add concealer kind of like on the outer corner of your eye, and just like bring it upward. So it gives you that lifted look. And honestly, ever since I did this, it literally changed the game for me. It just highlights what needs to be highlighted. I feel like back then my face would like I had the contour and then the concealer would go down, so it was like it just gave me like a weird shadow. If you do your concealer that way, I'm not saying that you look ugly or you're doing it wrong, but this is just what works for me and how I like it. And then I also like to apply it right underneath the nose. I know some people like to put it right in the center, but I like to like lift my nose up a little, so I put it right underneath. I put a little tiny bit on my chin right here underneath, and then I put some on my forehead, just a little bit. I got these beauty blenders from the TikTok shop. They go on your finger, and I really like the quality of them. They feel like they're not soaking up too much product, and they feel like I could actually get in there. Just blend the inner corner concealer towards this way to bring it upwards. Any excess concealer that I have on this blender, after blending out the rest of the concealer, I kind of just bring it onto my eyelid like this. And then, like I already said, my under eyes have been a little insecurity that I've always had, so I like to go in after I blended everything already. I like to go in one more time with just a little dot of concealer right there, and then I just blend it out, and then I set everything. And what I'm gonna be using to set is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. This powder is cool, whatever. The only thing I don't like about it is whenever you are taking pictures with flash, there's a lot of flashback with it. So yeah, that's the only thing. Besides that, the powder is really good. Like it gives you really good coverage. But I'd say if you're gonna go out, best believe if you have this powder on, you're gonna have flashback, and you're gonna look like a ghost underneath your eyes. So let me go in with actually my bigger beauty blender and just kind of blend out this concealer, because I feel like I'm looking a little crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie, when I use the other beauty blender, it kind of is too small to like make everything smooth. So I like to just, as I'm doing my makeup, I like to just do some touch-ups with my the bigger beauty blender. So I'm sure you guys are probably asking or wondering where I'm going to move, where I'm gonna live. I will be moving in with my boyfriend. So as you guys already might have seen the prank that I did on him, actually the last video before this one, I dragged him to IKEA and I pretended that I was being a jealous girlfriend, and he got a little bit upset because it was his first prank ever and he really thought we were just going to IKEA. Nothing like bad, he didn't get bothered or anything, but he was like, girl, you really did this right now at IKEA, and you've never pranked me before, so what is going on? He was just so confused. It was so funny and adorable. But yes, that video, I will link it down below, or you guys could go check it out on my channel. But yeah, that's my man's, and I'm gonna be moving into his house. We're gonna be sharing a bedroom, and then hopefully with God's timing we are able to get our own place. I wanted to do this little sit down, get ready with me, to give you guys that heads up as to what content I'm going to be putting out in the next couple of videos. I might just put the whole move out vlog all in one and just make it a really long video. I don't really know what type of videos you guys like, so if you guys like the longer videos, let me know. If you guys like the shorter videos, let me know. So yes, I'm going to be moving soon into his home. It's a little scary, if I'm being honest, just because I have never lived with a partner before. He is my very first ever boyfriend, and we've been together for 2 years, and yeah, in December it's 9 months. I feel ready. I love him so much, and I can tell that he loves me because he treats me amazing. And I just really am nervous, scared, yes, but I'm also very excited. We're obviously going to learn a lot about ourselves, a lot about our relationship, and a lot about what it is like to live together. Yeah, if you guys have any advice, just let me know. That is the update, the big life update, and I'm super excited, nervous. I have all the feels. I'm very sad too because I've been living with my sisters for 3 years already, so it's like, it's a big change. I'm gonna cry definitely when I move out. I literally cried when I moved out of my mom's house, but you know what, it's okay to cry. But yeah, it's gonna be a very chaotic day, and maybe I'll vlog how much crying I'll be doing because, like I said, I'm gonna be vlogging the move. So, is he just the cutest little thing ever? That's also another thing I'm scared about, is my cats, like how they're gonna like the transition, especially because this one is very anxious. He can get very depressed, and he will just nap all day. He won't be playful. He's so cute. I love him. He won't run around. He'll just hide in a little and curl up in a little ball like that, but more stiff. So I'm just praying that the transition goes smoothly and everything goes good. I will keep you guys updated. So I'm going to move on to my eyebrows now. I have the e.l.f. Wait a minute. Actually, before I start my eyebrows, I like to go in with bronzer. That way, while I'm blending the bronzer, I'm also wiping away the powder that was baking, because I don't like to bake for too long because then my makeup gets cakey. I feel like I have dry or combination skin, mostly dry. So when I let my powder or my concealer bake for too long, it just gets very cakey and like just not cute. I don't know why I thought I clicked record and I wasn't even recording. But I pretty much said that I go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Bronzer. I like to use this angled brush. It's like a little bit angled and it's fluffy. I use this one first, and then I go in with this e.l.f. pointed powder brush. I like to use this first because I like to, I feel like I get the right amount of bronzer when I have it at an angle and I kind of get it where I want to. I pretty much already applied my bronzer to my cheekbones and a little bit on my forehead right here because I got a big ass forehead. And I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. pointed powder brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend everything. I also go in with this smaller brush. It doesn't have a brand, but it looks like this, and it's kind of like this one, but it's just smaller. And I just brush away the powder, the baking I was doing. So I want to talk a little bit about what I have planned for the channel. I want to make content that is going to include everyone. I don't know why I have a burst of energy right now. I want to include content that a lot of people are gonna want to watch, so a little bit of everything, but I also want to include something that I'm very passionate about, and that is my spirituality, spiritual journey. I have spoke about this before. I am not a Christian woman. I am not a Catholic woman. I was raised as a Catholic, but I am not a part of any religion. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in the Holy Spirit. I believe there is a God. I believe in Virgin Mary. I know that sounds crazy, and I recently had a talk with an old friend, and she respectfully told me her point of views on her beliefs and everything. And I feel like ever since I had that conversation with her, it kind of made me want to open up about my views a little more and how I feel like my views are the healthiest and more true to my being. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to push my beliefs onto anyone. That is never my intention. I 101% respect everyone's views and points of views and beliefs. If people want to agree with me, they fully 100% can. If they don't want to, they fully 100% can. They don't have to watch my videos. They don't have to believe what I believe. But like I said, it sounds crazy to some people, because when you are a Catholic or a Christian and you believe in Jesus and you're raised to believe in the Bible and you're raised to believe in all these things that religions have to say, you feel so passionate about it, just like I feel passionate about my beliefs. And I feel like when you hear that someone is spiritual but also believes in Jesus and in some teachings of the Bible, not all of the teachings of the Bible, not you, but like people out there will take it in the wrong way and get offended and kind of tell you that it's not right and it's not true and Jesus saves and you need to repent. And it's like, I just want to speak up about what I believe in and hopefully, I don't know, open people's minds to other possibilities and not necessarily only religion and what they have to teach. Yeah, I could go in a whole rant, but the whole point is we are one with God, and there is nothing wrong with being connected to yourself. There is nothing wrong with working on manifestation for yourself, because at the end of the day, manifestation is exactly like prayer. Just because you're manifesting something over and over and over and over and over again, there has been times where I've manifested something, I wrote it down on paper a lot of times, and it just doesn't happen, and it's because it's not God's plan for you. It is not the direction and the path that Jesus has for us. So it's like there's no point in saying manifestation is a bad thing, because it's like it's the same thing as prayer. It's just worded as manifestation. I do read the Bible. I do Bible study. I don't believe every single word that the Bible has in there. It has been rewritten so many times, and this world is just so ugly and chaotic sometimes. I just can't trust humanity. As sad as that sounds, you just look at Jesus and it's like humanity did that horrible thing by putting him on the cross, putting a thorned crown on his head, stabbing him. Like, humanity did that. So why would I trust something that Jesus gave us and then humanity took and rewritten it so many times and said, oh, this is biblically cited and it's research done behind it and it's this and it's that? I just can't trust that. I can't. It sounds bad to someone who is religious, and I understand that, but I pick and choose what I want to believe that comes from the Bible. God is love. God is light. He is not one to send people to hell. So yeah, there's just so much more that I can talk about, but it's like because I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to kind of speak about what I want to post on my channel. So it's going to be versatile. It's going to have a lot of stuff. If you don't agree with my views, that is 100% okay. I need to say this over and over again because some people kind of let that fly past them. People tend to be so stubborn in their thoughts and kind of pray for you and save you, but in reality, maybe they're the ones that need saving. Being 100, I always try to keep it real, and I'm just keeping it real right now. At the end of the day, God is the only one that is going to say whether you are saved or not. To say that someone is going to hell for doing something or acting a certain way is just it's not something that you can say. It's not in your control. You don't have a say in that. If you believe in your beliefs, 100%, I respect that. Keep doing it, girl. Keep doing what you feel gets you closest to God. Each religion has different views of God, but it's all God. It's all God. Moving on, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera because I need 100% concentration when I do my eyebrows. I am going to be using the e.l.f. pomade. This is a really old pomade. It's kind of already getting stiff, but it still works pretty good, so I still use it. Okay guys, so eyebrows are done. Now I'm gonna go in with my Milani Rose Powder Blush in the shade Wild Rose. And then I go in again with 2 brushes. So first I do this pointed one, and then I just do this like fluffy, this one isn't angled or anything, but it's just a little fluffy fan brush. I hope I can build a little community of people that just enjoy my content and are here to support me and support one another. I am very big on mental health. I just want a little family, and I call you guys my tiny team, and that's all I want. I just want a little tiny team. So to highlight, I use this Sephora palette. This is a very old palette I've had for a long time. Obviously, as you can tell, I already used this one up all the way, and I am using this one, but once I finish this one and this one, I probably won't use the rest of it because I don't like any of these other shades. I've tried them and I don't like how they look on me. And then I'm using this Urban Decay. It came from an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, but I like to use it for highlight. I pretty much highlighted my cheekbones, and then I put some highlight right here to kind of give a little pop at the center of my face, and then I put some highlight on my brow bones. The last thing I need is mascara, which I don't think I have in here. It's in my purse. And then I'll probably just put chapstick. I'm probably not gonna put anything on my lips. And then I go in with some Vaseline and a Q-tip to clean up this area, take off the makeup right here so that my little heart tattoo can show. Okay, you guys, so I am done with my makeup. Are you okay? Are you ready to get up? Are you still snoozing? Oh! Hi, Dobby! So you guys have seen my 2 cats, that black one over there and this one right here, but I've never filmed this one. This is a new member of our little family. I'm gonna be so sad when we move out because he's my sister's cat. His name is Dobby, and he's obviously gonna move out with her. So, oh my gosh, he's making muffins on me. It hurts, but it's so cute. I love you. Anyways, so I just put on mascara. I took off my little concealer foundation that was covering my heart. You can't really see it because of my glasses, but I also put on some chapstick, and my makeup is done. I hope you guys liked this little makeup routine and you guys watched the whole thing. If you did, if you made it to this part, I really appreciate you for sticking through the whole video. I hope you enjoyed your little snacky snack, or if you did some chores, or if you did your makeup with me. I hope my channel can be a place where you guys can go and just escape from reality. That's my goal, honestly. Life is hard. Life can be hard. I have gone through some experiences where I want to disappear, and I would often revert to watching videos or getting on social media. So if I can be something positive that you watch that won't make you be insecure about your life, then I would love to do that and help motivate people and just bring a community of light workers and lovely humans. Stay tuned for the moving out vlogs. Life is a journey, and I am so excited to share it with you guys. And just, yeah, stay tuned. Love you guys so much. Adios, mis amores.